Hello everybody and welcome back to the 26th episode of the State by State Prediction Series. Today we are covering the state of Tennessee, so let's get right into it, starting out with 2008 where John McCain won with 56.85% of the vote to Barack Obama's 41.79%, a margin of almost exactly 15 points. He won by 391,000 votes as the state of Tennessee itself went 11 points to the right of the national average. So Tennessee early on establishing itself as a very safe state for the Republican Party. And in 2012, Mitt Romney actually won by 501,000 votes. Despite receiving less votes in total than John McCain in 2008, Mitt Romney carried 59.48% to Barack Obama's 39.08%. This is a margin of over 20 points in the state of Tennessee. Despite that, however, Tennessee only shifted about 1 point more to the right of the national average at 12.3 points in 2012. Then in 2016, Donald Trump won even more of the percentage of the vote and won more votes in the raw total than Mitt Romney and John McCain did, winning by 652,000 votes over Hillary Clinton and 60.72% of the vote to Hillary Clinton's 34.72%, a margin of 26 points. So it went from 15 to 20 to 26 points in the state of Tennessee as it shifts further and further to the right. Donald Trump in the state of Tennessee in 2016 carried it 14.6 points to the right of the national average. 11 electoral votes are up for grabs in Tennessee. It's a good chunk of electoral votes up for grabs there. However, moving into the data, the 538 polling average only has Trump up 11.5 points. Very interestingly here, this is not enough for a safe classification in the state of Tennessee. Donald Trump holds 52.2% to Joe Biden's 40.7%. Now, as for the JHK forecast, they have Trump ahead by exactly 20 points, 58.6% in his column to 38.6%. for Joe Biden in the JHK forecast. In the next forecast, the Hour Progress forecast, they have Trump ahead by 22.1 points, so it's incrementally higher here as we go through the data. Donald Trump with 59.0% to Joe Biden's 36.9% in the Hour Progress forecast. And finally, in the ECONOMIST forecast, they only have Trump ahead by 16.2 points. Keep in mind, the Economist only pits the popular vote between two candidates, so it does not include third-party candidates, and thus Donald Trump holds 58.1% to Joe Biden's 41.9%. Now, as for the data consensus, the data in all of this data combined has Trump ahead by 17.5 points, 57% in his column to Joe Biden's 39.5% in the state of Tennessee. And with that, the polls have now closed in the state of Tennessee, and we have a major projection to make. Donald Trump is the projected winner in the state of Tennessee. 11 electoral votes in his column. He will carry all 11 electoral votes in the state of Tennessee. No surprise here. He wins the safe state. The incumbent, the Republican president, Donald Trump, defeats Joe Biden with 58.66% in his column to Joe Biden's 38.24%, a margin of 536,000 votes. He holds 1,542,400 votes in the state of Tennessee to Joe Biden's 1,005,479. And moving on to the county map, as you can see, Joe Biden won in only 2 of the 8 largest counties. That being said, they were the 2 largest counties by convincing numbers. However, after Shelby and Davidson counties, Donald Trump wins in Knox, Hamilton, Rutherford, Williamson, Montgomery, and Sumner County. All 6 of those counties going to Donald Trump, as he wins a very heavily red state in Tennessee. That brings his electoral vote total up to 155 to Joe Biden's 115, and the votes remaining across the country are just 268 as we continue to progress throughout this electoral map. Donald Trump has also now retaken the lead in the popular vote by over 300,000 votes, 48.40% in his column to Joe Biden's 47.95%, followed by Joe Jorgensen at 2.65%, and Howie Hawkins at exactly 1%. And that does it for today's video. Please make sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already, as well as check out all of the other state predictions in this playlist and all of the other content on the channel. Thank you guys all so much for watching, and tune in next time.